This segment of the English Premier League on Fox Sports Net is brought to you by AT&T. It's all within your reach. We are back, and while the battles have been going on in the Premier League, there was a whole other set of teams in the first division battling for the right to be in the top flight next season. Charlton and Manchester City are assured of a spot, but 4 other squads started the playoffs for that one remaining spot. On Saturday, Barnsley took a giant leap towards the Premiership, destroying Birmingham 4-0 on the road. And on Sunday, Bolton and Ipswich drew at 2 apiece. The second legs of those playoffs will be on Wednesday and Thursday. Hey, those clubs might want to be careful of what they wish for, because the winner will have to tangle with the best players on the planet next season. And the list of those players is long. Here now is Christian Miles with a look at an elite group of nominees for our Player of the Season.
When Arsenal started the season without star forward Nicolas Anelka, pessimistic supporters expected a year of disappointment after the Gunners brought in more French baggage in Thierry Henry. Henry came over in a $17.6 million transfer from Juventus and had the Highbury front office questioning their newest acquisition after the 22-year-old frontman managed to score just 1 goal in the Gunners' first 15 league games. But by November, Henry had found his groove and proceeded to race up the scoring chart. The former Monaco hitman has blossomed in London, helping Arsenal get back into its familiar runner-up spot in the Premier League. But his good form is not limited to just league competition. The Frenchman has also tallied 7 goals in 7 UEFA Cup matches, leading the Gunners into the final against Galatasaray. Henry's exceptional performances have struck fear into opposing defenses all season long and have the Gunners aiming for the Premier League crown next season.
Good ball, Henry! Brilliant finish from a man in tip-top form.
The Premiership's best keeper last season is perhaps the league's best player this season.
Sherwood. Oh, and a spectacular save from Nigel Martin.
Leeds United's Nigel Martin was named the EPL's best goalkeeper by the PFA last year and has only gotten better this season. In his first injury-free campaign, Martin has not only produced some spectacular saves, he has also recorded 12 shutouts in 37 league matches. The resurgence of the 33-year-old Cornishman now has him pushing David Seaman for England's #1 jersey in the upcoming Euro 2000 championships.
There's a dangerous ball that has gone straight up to me. Oh, the goalkeeper in trouble still. And it's a second for Leeds United. What a sloppy goal to concede.
Another lead star to emerge this year is youngster Harry Kewell. The 21-year-old Aussie has terrorized opposing defenses with his speed on the ball and deft passes. While thoughts of Kewell automatically stir up images of beautifully executed goals, they have perhaps overshadowed his ability on the providing end. Not just a goal scorer, young Harry has set up his teammates with ample scoring opportunities, many of his numerous assists finding team-leading scorer Michael Bridges. But make no bones about it, when Kewell is in a selfish mood, the man knows how to finish.
And that because Kewell is here, they're opening up for him, they're allowing him the space for this shot. What a fantastic goal from Harry Kewell. Right out of the top drawer.
After assuring Leeds of a spot in Europe next season, Kewell's peers recognized his outstanding play, already selecting him as the PFA Young Player of the Year. Most promoted teams aren't even supposed to be competitive in their first season up, but don't tell that to Sunderland's Kevin Phillips. The Premier League's top marksman had an incredible campaign, almost single-handedly keeping the Black Cats in the top half of the standings for most of the season. Amazingly, Super Kev also became just the 3rd player to score 30 goals in the Premier League. Not bad for a guy originally thought to be too short to play top-flight football.
Now they've got to keep the feet, if you like, and here's a chance for them straight away to pull one back, and they have done so. And a terribly great finish from their leading scorer. Kevin Phillips gets goal number 20.
Phillips has not only prospered in his homeland, his deadly touch has also vaulted him into the international spotlight. The 26-year-old is vying for a place on England's Euro 2000 squad, where the former grocery store stock boy would partner with Captain Alan Shearer, a man whose boots he used to clean as a youth trainee at Southampton.
Gray slipping it through. And oh, what a finish! What a strike!
It's Kevin Phillips, of course, and Sunderland may have snatched victory here.
Liverpool finished in a disappointing 7th place last season, with most of the blame falling mainly on a defense that conceded 49 league goals. In hopes of bolstering his tender back line, manager Gerard Houllier went in search of a red savior. And what a find it was. $4 million later, Finnish defender Sami Hupia has proven to be worth every penny. Now with Hupia anchoring the back four, Liverpool own the best defense in the EPL and have only given up a mere 29 goals in 37 games. Along the way, Merseyside's favorite Finn also picked up the captain's armband when Jamie Redknapp went down with an injury, and thanks largely in part to Hupia's leadership, Liverpool is back in Europe where they belong. And last but not least, our final nomination goes to not one, but two men. The Soul brothers from Manchester, Dwight Yorke and Andy Cole. Yorke won our Fox Sports Net Player of the Season last year, and this season he topped himself with an even better performance. The man from Trinidad and Tobago was his usual impressive self, accounting for 20 league goals, just one better than his equally talented partner in crime up front, Andy Cole. Together, the lethal combination of these two not only led Manchester United to their 6th Premier League title in 8 years, they also spearheaded a Red Devil attack that tallied a league record 96 goals this season.
Kristen, thanks for leaving us with a cliffhanger. We'll, of course, name the player later on in the show.